Alrighty, guys, you have all been asking for it for weeks. We're finally doing a prediction bracket. It's finally happening. This is for the Season 6 World Championship in Las Vegas. It's going to be a good time. I hope to see you guys all there. We will discuss your thoughts afterwards, which should be fun. But this will be on YouTube as well. So if you guys don't get to see it here, don't worry. First up, round one. And to kind of explain how this is all going to go, I'm just going to fill out the bracket how I want the games to be played out. I don't know the exact schedule of what games are happening when or all that kind of stuff. WC stands for World Championship. But here we go. First game of the day is going to be EG versus Tainted Minds. Tainted Minds is now different. It is CJ, the only returning member. They now have Shady and Express, two long-standing players. Shady comes from a top tier team. I forget which one. Who do you used to be for? Darksided, that's right. Which is like the forever third, fourth place team. And then Chiefs is completely different as well. If you guys don't know, Jake, now part of the broadcast team. Torsos and Drippe are returning, but Kami, who used to be on Tainted Minds, is now on Chiefs. So, Tainted Minds versus EG. EG is also changed up. EG is no longer with Chrome. Chrome was removed after last season where they took 5th, I think. It is now Chicago, the hottest pickup, the best performing player, the RLRS. Sorry, I'm sleepy. Immediate impact for the team, applying a lot of pressure on offense. Same thing with Classics. With Corrupted G. The team is, to me, troublesome. I have problems with the EG squad. They do not have, I think, a complete set of players. I think they lack at certain times in certain areas. And, without getting into too much detail, I think Tainted Minds is actually going to take this. And I'll tell you why. Spoken a lot with CJ. And watching their replays, as well as their current play styles, there's two things that I'm super convinced about. Number one. This is the first time Tainted Minds, so this is their 3rd season coming back, better each and every time. And the only reason they weren't first in the region was because Chiefs has had the longest standing roster in all of Rocket League, other than Complexity before they broke up. So it was Chiefs is the number one, Chiefs the longest standing roster, then it was Complexity, and then other various teams like G2 and etc., right? And the only reason Tainted Minds was not number 1 in the region was because of Chiefs and that long-standing roster. I personally am not rooting for Chiefs this season. I'm not convinced with their team. I think Jake was a huge proponent of their team, and I'm getting ahead of myself, and that kind of gives away who I'm picking for the next match. But I think Tainted Minds has really found a winner here. For those that don't know, Tainted Minds actually chose to be relegated. Jake was huge for Chiefs. But Tainted Minds chose, rather than staying in their throwdown series, they went back through open qualifiers with a brand new roster because they didn't keep the 2/3 rule where you have to keep 2 of your remaining or your starters. They went down into relegation, played an open qualification, made it. CJ jokes that it's not really not a guarantee, but whatever. But for him, he comes down. They go through there, they qualify, and then they end up beating Chiefs twice to take first place and becoming as the first seed for OCE. Team is still extremely talented. Drippe is easily the MVP. Tarsos is fucking disgusting with that keyboard and mouse. Even though he's being joined by Yukio and Fruity this season, which will be cool. But I'm I'm kind of sold on this Tainted Minds team. They look really good. They play super fast, very aggressive, very European style. A lot of passes. And it's organic. I think EG plays pretty slow sometimes, very defensive, and they make mistakes. I still don't think they've figured out what they want to do with the Chicago Corrupted G situation. And that worries me. Classics is always going to play how Classics plays. But they need to figure out how they're going to play offense, and if Corrupted G is going to clean up and be a janitor, or if he is going to sit back and kind of just wait. They need to be a 3-man rotation, otherwise they're going to get ran over, and I think the pressure from Tainted Minds can do it. It'll be close, though. Yeah, they play super aggressive. I think it'll be a chance. This is also scary for EG because Corrupted G does not want to be the team that loses to EG or to OC again, even though people need to stop discrediting OC. I think they're a very talented region, and they've shown that. So, Tainted Minds, I think you guys got it. I believe in CJ, and the boys. I will be in the crowd for that one. Cheering. Not too much, though. Next up, PSG, Chief Esports Clubs. I think this is going to be a stomp. 33-0. No. I think it'll be 3-1. Chiefs may get one and catch them off guard, but I think PSG is has an advantage. So, as I was saying earlier, Jake was a large part of this roster. He was the one that taught these guys to look at replays, study other teams, make sure scrims and stuff were on a consistent basis. Like, Jake was a huge proponent of that team. I think he did a lot more than what people think he did, or know about, per se, the general eye. Drippa and Torsos are both extremely talented, and CJ himself has said that this team feels like they can win on talent alone, but I don't think they realize how talented the other regions are. Like, you may stomp OCE, but you're not going to stomp the world with just pure talent. It doesn't work like that. This isn't Season 1 or Season 2. So, I think that not only are they going to have to play really, really well, but PSG's kind of a dark horse in my mind. Fruity, obviously a rookie this season, has come through, shown his worth. Easily, for me, one of the rookies of the year, if not the rookie of the year. Absolute dominant performance from him. He leads the charge. He challenges early and often, and that just allows Farah and Chaussette to kind of just roam the field and fill in. I will say there is problems on PSG. If Fruity's not playing well, they're in trouble. Chaussette needs to step up more. He's extremely important to the roster in how he plays. He was considered the best player in the world at one point during Season 4. Or the MVP, I should say, for the season. Not best player in the world. But he was definitely MVP for the season at one point. And has kind of fallen back. I think that Fruity has shown that he can be a better team player than Bluey ever was. And even though it's a very similar PSG style, I think it's more consistent, and everybody being involved the way they are makes it more of a cohesive unit, which I think is great. I give it to PSG. I think Fruity's going to pop off at LAN, man. I think Fruity's going to go off. I think his interviews are going to be great. I'm a Fruity fanboy, by the way. I love Fruity. But I think they're going to be solid. I don't think Chiefs has figured out what they want to do with that roster yet. Next season, watch out for Chiefs. But I think PSG is going to be your dark horse. Watch out for PSG. Okay? Should be good. Sorry. Summarize this real quick. It's Dignitas. Does anybody want to argue about that one? Is anybody questioning on that? Okay, that's what I thought. It's Dignitas. For those that don't watch the Rocket League esports scene in detail or don't understand, a little history between Dignitas. Dignitas used to be Gale Force Esports. They formed at DreamHack Summer in Jönköping, Sweden in 2017. They took second place in that tournament as their first time coming together. Violent Panda was the only remaining member before they regrouped and reformed. Turbo Pulsa came on as a sub, wasn't officially signed, and KDOP came over from Mocket as well. They lost to Flipside in the grand finals, first time ever playing together, and after that was solidified that world champion Turbopulsa is really freaking good on LAN. He is no longer a sub. That is our official team. Gale Force then goes on to win 3 championships in a row with Turbopulsa. So he's now the 3-time. Turbopulsa has 3 world championships. Dignitas / Gale Force now has 2 world championships in a row. Last one against Energy, and the one before that against Complexity. So, Dignitas really good. It is a team full of extremely gifted players. To me, the best 3 players in the world are all on Dignitas. They're a cohesive unit. They all rotate perfectly. They do not make mistakes. They are super consistent. The only chance you have to beat them is if KDOT plays like poo again day 1 and 2 like they did last season. Doubt that's going to happen. Dignitas looks better than they ever have. I wish everybody luck who goes up against them. Tainted Minds, good luck. You might be able to scratch away a win, but good luck. They basically do, Tainted Minds is trying to play like Dignitas, but you can't beat someone at their own game. If Panda hasn't having a good game, can they be beaten? I've never seen Panda not have a good game, ever. In his entire career of the RLCS, I've never seen Panda have a bad game, ever. Just haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. G2 versus Flipside. So this is a really cool story. So for those that do not remember, back in season 1, way back, World Championship was iBuyPower versus Flipside Tactics. Flipside, easily the favorites. They were the number 1 seed. Everybody knew them as the best. iBuyPower had been playing like shit for 4 months. Over0 came in as a sub because Gambit didn't want to play due to social issues, social anxieties. And they barely scraped it in as the 4th seed or the 3rd seed. 3rd seed. They barely scraped it in as the 3rd seed. We're going to go with that. To go to LAN. They then have a perfect LAN. They don't drop any games. Or like series, I should say. And win the world championship. 2 games against Flipside. Once in the upper winner, and then once in the grand final. Okay? It's also where you see the over0 air dribble call and all that kind of stuff. That was kind of what kicked it off. In that game was Cookser and Kronovi. 2 players that have not both been to LAN at the same time since season 1. This is the first time it's happening in 4 seasons. It's a historic match. It is going to mean a lot. If you guys don't know what I mean by the over0 call, for those that are new to the esports scene, this is it.
Overtime, not the game. It's overtime. We're all tied up. Would you have it any other way? We're
gonna bump this. I get chills.
Gets this goal. They move on in the winner's bracket. iBuyPower needs it to stay alive. Defense coming out from this iBuyPower team. Defense and iBuyPower, not things you usually talk about at the same time. He's carrying it. Kronovi, they can put it in. They stay alive. We go to game 5. What was this?
So there's a lot of history between those 2 teams. It'll be built up, to say the least. That'll be a very significant match. Cookser has spoken specifically about how he has never performed well against Kronovi on LAN. But that was a long time ago. This is the same G2 team that has beat Dignitas at E-League. This is the same G2 team that has a very, very known presence and a very good home field advantage. Silius, yes. We were garbage. I don't like any of my casting pre-season 4. Season 3, 2, 1. There's a couple good moments here and there, but I don't like listening to my casting pre-season 4. I don't. Kronovi has been struggling a little bit. A couple double commits we just saw in the replay analysis we just did on stream. Flipside is already boot camping right now. They're in New York with the boys from Flipside doing an AMA and some other stuff. I don't know when G2 goes to boot camp. Probably sometime this week. They usually do it in Georgia at Mr. Bill's house. Cameron's dad, Steve. I'm going to give it to Flipside for 2 reasons. One, Cookser factor. Cookser on LAN, probably one of the greatest things ever. Yeah, appreciate it, Geek. Thank you. Like to cast in F3 with Selfless at LAN. I didn't like how much my mic peaked at Season 3. The Dapper Doink was pretty good. Yeah, some good stuff. Second season for Yukio. Yukio, it is his LAN debut for the RLCS, but it is also his dream to be there. Mystic has also talked about what is your motivation and all that kind of stuff during their AMA, and it's like, that is your motivation. Yukio's there. It's his dream to be there. For Cookser and David or Mystic, it's their first time back, you know. They had to take seasons off. You never want to miss out on that stuff. So I think they're pretty motivated. As for Kronovi and the rest of the guys, like G2 has a lot to prove. If this LAN does not go well, kind of worried about the team. I don't know. I'm going to give it to Flipside. I think it'll be another close one, though. I think it'll be 3-2 Flip. I think Kronovi's got a lot to prove. A lot of history. But I give it to Flip. Energy PSG. PSG has a lot to work out. Energy is energy. Energy is getting hot when it matters most. They had a rough first couple weeks. They went off week 5, week 6 for the regional championships and have looked dominant. I think PSG will play fast and aggressive early on, which may give them an early win. But when Energy starts getting the ball rolling, expect Energy to start snowballing. I'm going to give it to Energy probably 3-1. I think Energy's got a really good matchup. They play really good aggressive defense at the midfield rather than the back line. Fruity's not going to be enough. G2 doesn't always win game 5, guys. Calm down. All right. I mean, they technically do, but. All right. This is the hardest pick to make. This is the last match of day 1. This one's really fucking tough. So to kind of finalize this one, I know you guys are still talking about how G2 always wins game 5. It's Cookser, most clutch player in all RLCS, all right? So, Dem Girlz Cloud9. This one's kind of rough. All the European teams agree that Cloud9 is the most European team from North America, playstyle-wise. Super clean rotations, very fast, a lot of passing, makes them extremely dangerous. A lot of people agree that Dem Girlz is one of the most talented and consistent rosters other than Dignitas. Metzenar's one of the best players on the wall. Remco, one of the best malleable players. Great support player. He pretty much was what Violent Panda did before Violent Panda did it better. Still fantastic player. And Ignite is disgusting when it comes to shooting. And now he has help. Devo was an issue last season. A lot of us talked about his consistency and when was he going to show up and how is he going to perform, because that's what the team was relying on. And now they have Metzenars, who's been doing a fantastic job with that. Dem Girlz was able to keep up with Dignitas. And they looked damn good doing it. But it was the crazy little things that made Dignitas win. K-Dop's bumps, intercepting passes here and there, just little nudges to kind of inch them ahead in victory. I mean, if we look at that series, Dem Girlz and Dignitas, it was 1-3 in week 5. 2-1, 3-1, 3-0, Dem Girlz, 1-2. So every game but one that they lost was a cool 2-goal difference. And I'm pretty sure this one came down to like some weird cheeky goal at the end. So they kept it close. Really close against Dignitas. No other team really did that. As for Cloud9, it seems like they've got their footing back. They struggled offensively for a while because it was too predictable. Squishy brought it upfield. They passed it to Gimmick. Gimmick scored. That's pretty much what their team was. That has changed. They've gotten more creative. They still play extremely fast. This is a tough one, man. So let's check Cloud9 results just as a way to kind of see what we're looking at. Dominate Allegiance. Dominate EG. Lose to FlyQuest. That's long over. That's fine. Close against Ghost. Everybody went close against Ghost. Dominate G2. Dominate Energy. Dominate Rogue. Plus 16, plus 13 differential. 19-6. Pretty damn good. But if we go to the playoffs, slow start. Dominant. I'm going to give it to Dem Girlz. That is going to be an absolute game you do not want to miss. Do everything in your power to make sure you don't miss that game. Last game of day 6. Last game of day 1. Shut up. Chicago, shh. Stop. Don't tell them. It's a coin flip, guys. It can go either way. It can honestly go either way. Both these teams will be coming in cold, per se. Like, yes, they'll both be scrimming and stuff all day to get warmed up and ready. I just feel Dem Girlz has a lot more to prove. I don't know, man. Metznar's coming over. Made the right choice. Complexity didn't make it. He did. Ignite's got some consistent offense up top. Remco's fucking Remco. Disgusting on LAN. I don't know, man. That game is tough. It's going to go either way. This is easily... God, there's so many good storylines coming in. I'm super excited about this match. If this match happens, like the last 3 matches of the day are going to be fantastic. Put C9 on the back foot and they kind of crumble under pressure at Worlds. Yes and no. I think Ignite's gonna be is gonna have a heroic moment in this series. We'll see. We will see. Day 2. I think we start with these first. Probably. I hope not. I hope we do these 2 and then these 2. So we're gonna do it in the way that I hope it happens. Sorry, EG. It's not going well. We're gonna see a repeat. Cloud9's gonna over pressure you guys. It's gonna be a whole lot of aggression saying like, yo, we're not going out. We got this. I would say this lower bracket is like death bracket. This bracket is disgusting on the lower half. Don't want to deal with that. G2 Chiefs. G2 lower bracket run. They can climb back. It's not going to be as convincing, but 3-1. I just don't believe in this Chiefs team this season. Very talented group, but they got some stuff they need to figure out. Without Jake, I just don't think they have the mastermind behind it to kind of keep the focus going and focus on what they need to. Next up, I would like to see these 2 before we do elimination matches, but I think we should save elimination matches for the end of the day and split up. So we start off back-to-back 2 eliminations, go back to the upper bracket, see some exciting stuff. Still best of 5s. Dignitas Flipside. Dig in 5. Cookster and the boys will battle, but I think we'll give it to Dignitas. Probably could actually go 3-1 on this one. Flipside, this was a long time ago, but in Gnarly 2 qualifiers, they did beat them twice. They played one best of 7 in the winners finals for qualifications. They lost. It was down to 1. And then they played them in the bracket reset and won 2 in a row. That was a long time ago. It's not the same Flipside, not the same Dignitas. Energy Dem Girlz, another coin toss. Fuck, I don't know. Oh God, that's tough. Do I have to? Dazzler, I don't need your shit, alright? You got gifted us up today. Be nice. Pretty similar in play style. Although Dem is much more aggressive, much more offensive heavy. I think Dem is more important when it comes to their offense clicking than Energy. I think Energy can survive better on defense than Dem can. Ignite's a great player, but I don't think he's the solo player that we come to expect of Justin or Garrett. I have seen him solo dribble and make plays upfield, which is going to be important, I think, if they want to break out of their own half. Then again, if Dem can apply a lot of pressure, you don't know. In matches like this, my brain usually wants to give it then to the more mechanically gifted solo players, and Energy has 2 of them. It'll go the distance. Can I just leave it at a tie? Is that an option? Fireburner wins the 90-10. Yeah. And for storylines, Dignitas, Energy, semifinals, winter finals. We got winners finals again. We also haven't seen this team play online yet. That'll be a good one. All right. This will kick off the last day. Nope. All right. PSG, Cloud9, Tainted Minds, G2. I think this one will go 5. Will we see OCE day 3? No. G2 is going to live up to their Game 5 hype. Lost champion, that was last season, man. Last season, totally different team, man. This Envy is not the same Envy. This is a Metzenaris Envy with a lot of offense. Metzenaris brings a whole lot to this team that Devo does not. It's a consistent factor. It's not the same Envy. It's a different team. That's for sure, man. F3's Kryptonite is digging Dem Girlz. Hey, that's true, man. That's true. Tainted over G2? I don't know, man. This could go either way as well. It depends on what Tainted Mind shows up. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I believe in CJ and the boys. Shut up. You know what? You've convinced me, chat. I believe in CJ and the boys. I think they've got something special. I think we all agree G2 needs to change something up. It hasn't been working. I mean, they're going to LAN again. Yo. I'm going to say Aussie, you say oi. Aussie. You guys can't see it on the YouTube VOD, but they said oi. All right. And then I say Aussie, Aussie, and then they say oi, oi. And then I say Aussie, 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 and then they say oi, oi, oi. And we're going to do that at LAN, and it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to be involved in it, and it's going to be great. All right. I'm going for CJ and the boys. I believe. Now, devil's advocate. First time this team's been together. It's a brand new roster. They're playing against one of the longest standing rosters that does really well in Game 5. Oh, definitely is. Definitely has. I don't know, man. I got some hype with these guys. I think CJ and the guys have something special. The nice thing about them too is OCE plays a ton on LAN going up. I can also tell you that CJ and them have also been boot camping at ESA Las Vegas. They are in Vegas already for 2 days. They have a 10-day boot camp, the longest boot camp OCE has ever done. And it is against all NA teams. They've been scrimming like crazy. I'm excited to see. I can tell you guys right now, little teaser, I will be hanging out with CJ and them over the next couple of days when I get there. So Friday is when I get there. I will be hanging out with them probably Sunday, Monday, most likely. And I will be doing a live Q&A with them. There will be an AMA. There will be a post on the subreddit, Rocket League Esports, where you guys can ask questions. We will stream that, and we will allow you to ask questions in chat as well. So, just so you guys are aware, there will be a way for you guys to interact with those boys while they're out there, but they're boot camping for 10 days. It's the longest boot camp that an OCE team has ever had. So, that'll be interesting. Jet lag won't be an issue. They'll be rested up. They'll be fine. The only thing I'm worried about is how much they drink. But they're all underage, so we could be all right. Oh, they should be okay. Speaking of people I'll be there with her, yo, Jump, thank you for the bits, buddy. Cannot wait. Jump, we got gifted over 60 subs today. What the fuck? That's something I'm also interested in, Gucci Mane, is how they change if they lose early. Stable's nuts. Yep. That's all there is to say. Stable and started with a K. K. I forget the person's name. It starts with a K. Every kiss begins with K. What is it? Clarity. That's it. Trash Can was super freaking generous too. You guys are nuts today. Stable and Clarity today. Jesus. So you're buying the next bottle in Vegas? Gotta get out of here, dude. It's that Twitch money, not that YouTube money. There's a difference, man. Hello? Every brick begins with K. What? All right. PSG Cloud9. Cloud9. 3-1. I just think they're more cohesive as a unit. This team relies so much on one player. Plus, I really want to see this. I love Fruity in them, but I really want to see this. Although, 2 keyboard players duking it out would be pretty badass, too. Oh, shut up, Jump. You're the one rocking all the meta thread stuff. Get out of here, dude. It's because I have tattoos. That's the only difference. You cover up with fancy fucking windbreakers and shit. I cover up with sleeves, right? Next up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is the end of. No, that's not right. That's right. Day 2 is our long day. Second match of the day. Double keyboard. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. Don't care anymore. That's right. Double keyboard in this match. You right. I totally forgot. Toro sauce. Sorry, baby. I literally just picked up a box of stuff 10 minutes ago. You should pick up 2 boxes, one for me, bro. I want their shit. If you guys don't know meta threads, by the way. Their stuff is so good. Their designer is like ex Nike, super minimalistic, really clean. It basically covers both styles. So like Into the AM, love the shit out of them. They get that kind of like loud in your face, like yo, this shit's great. But then for like the outerwear stuff, yes please. Yes fucking please. Love it. Love it. Super clean. I need a bomber jacket or something. It's usually not the style of stuff I wear, but I'm trying. My fashion set sucks. Bill, help. Bill, please. Yo, Bill, you better bring a bunch of like extra clothes so I don't look like shit at clubs. All right? Thanks. Who's keyboard on PSG? Fruity. Fruity LOL is his Twitch name. His O is a 0. Make sure you shoot him some love. All right. Back to seriousness. Flipside Cloud9. Shit. You need more denim? No. I'm not Canadian. I'll leave that to the Canadian tuxedo that is Leaf X. I'll get you a care package. If you do, dude, I would be so happy. We just got to fancy close it up at the club. Hell yeah, man. I'm all about that like minimal t-shirt with like just a crest, you know? And then like a nice overshirt and like some nice jeans. Super chill, super clean. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Flipside, Cloud9. How did people pick these matches? I want to give it to Cloud9. It just depends on how Flipside's playing, you know? That's what's so tough about these predictions is like, how is the team playing that weekend? Right? If Flipside's on, they look damn good. Cloud9's on, they look damn good too. Another toss-up. I think it's Cloud9. I think it's Cloud9. History. Flipside relies way too much on David or Mystic and Yukio playing really well. It's a lot of pressure. I'm gonna give it to experience. I think I'm gonna give it to experience. Cloud9 I think has it. But they're gonna lose to Dem Girlz in the next round. Plus then we get a rematch. Ooh boy. Because no way Dem is losing to this. I think Dem's a really fucking talented team. I think this is a roster we need to watch out for a while now. Yep, Crispy, you're definitely right. Dress shirts, slacks, and dress shoes. Yeah. Bill, we'll have to discuss clothes tomorrow. All right. Dignitas energy. Fuck. These are all best of 7s now. I think this Dignitas squad is the best they've ever been. Hey, you guys agree with me? Right on the money. Does Dem get the revenge? I think so. fixed it. Shh, shh, shh. Lower finals is, not lower semis. My bad. But I think Weedham takes it. If it was the best of 7, I could possibly see Cloud9 as well. Does that change it? Does Weedham get the revenge in the lower semis? Yeah, I'm with you there, Shogi. But hear me out. Remco just needs to play consistent, right? Remco just needs to keep playing his thing. The pressure from Ignite that he's seen in the past is now relieved because Metzenars just has to play good. He doesn't have to play amazing, I don't think. I just think he needs to remove some of that pressure, right? Part of the issue with Ignite is like he had to burden all of that offense on his own. I'm going with it. Fuck that. They need a mega dangerous Ignite. I think we're going to get to see that this LAN, Shogi. I honestly think we're going to see the best Ignite we've ever seen. As for these top 3, you guys kind of know how we do it here. We have a little bit of a tradition on how we pick these last matches. These are best of 7s. Dignitas has to lose twice because they're in the finals and haven't lost yet. So, I will be right back. All right, so some of you may know, this quarter is kind of a curse for one team in particular. I will roll this and update each game one by one. Okay. Energy has won both coin tosses for the World Championship and for Gnarly, and has lost to Dignitas both times. The difference this time is we are going to also coin toss the lower finals to see who replays. So, if this coin for a third time picks Energy and Energy loses, there's some voodoo shit going on. If this coin picks a winner and that winner loses, still some voodoo shit going on. If this coin picks the right thing, then it's just RNG and we'll figure it out. All right, so I'm going to fill these in one by one. It's a best of 7. Here we go. This is why we do this. This is why we do this. Shit. All right, chat. I'll let you make the call. I didn't catch it. It rolled over there. Do we just look at it? Or do I re-roll? Or re-flick? All right, we're looking at it. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. All right, here we go. This is it. Oh, shit, we them. I swear if Weedem goes to lower finals and they lose to Energy, I'm never using this quarter again for anything. Losing upper finals is notoriously a death blow. I agree. So the coin has some reason to its RNG. All right? I know that sentence doesn't make any sense. All right. Dem Girlz has been going on a tear. All right. They've got some pretty good momentum behind them. Dignitas been sitting pretty. All they got to do is win one best of 7. Done it before. The last time they played it was super close. Luke, I think you're a little biased, buddy. I don't argue with the coin. I let chat decide. Chat said to just look at it. Majority vote. Okay, this is a democracy, but I am also the dictator at the same time when I feel like it. All right. Time to find out who wins. Dignitas is heads. Dem Girlz is tails. High seed gets Dignitas with heads. All right, here we go. Dem Girlz is going to take game 1. Ooh. But Dignitas is strong. They're going to bounce back. Gaining momentum. Shit. Dignitas wins. Do I do it? Chat, do I do it? Chat, do I do it? I do. Congratulations to your 3-time world champion, Dignitas. Dignitas. 4-time Turbo, 3-time Dignitas. Dem Girlz, though, made the right choice with Metzenaris, able to bounce back. The coin's got skill, man. The coin's got skill. I don't know. We'll find out. Should be interesting. Obviously, I would like to hear what you guys have to say. Leave it down in the comments below. All you guys in chat, make sure you hit me up. Should be fun. This will be on YouTube for you guys, so if you want to watch it, check it out.